G'day, it's Greenie here. I'm actually going to take you out the front for a tour of my white garden out the front. But I wanted to just show you these that I've got sitting just inside my entry because some of the flowers came out of the white garden, that fringe tulip there, for example. There's some more, but they haven't opened yet. And a couple of different kinds of white ranunculus. So I've got tulips and pink ranunculus from the backyard, but I just wanted to take you out the front and show you the white garden. So that is what is currently sitting on my table in the front entry. But let's go out the front door and I'll show you what I've got. So these are looking a little bit sad now. I've got 5 white pots like this. Some of my shower water ready to water with. These little roses flower white. That's the only reason they survived. I do not like rose bushes. So here we go. Another grey pot. I put super petunias in here in the summer and these primula in the winter. And then I've had some of these. I've had some anemones, but they're finishing now. The Shasta freak daisies are starting to come back. I'm constantly deadheading them, they're very thirsty. Here's my white fringe tulips about to come open. I've had a few different white daffodils, they're finishing. Whoops, let's just move that so you can have a quick look at that one. Got lots of white ranunculus in here. These daffodils are finishing, that's dead. Let's take that top off. More white ranuncs, a little bit more primula here and there. I've got some foxglove that will come up at the back. So this is one of the garden beds. Let's zoom across here. So in here I've just got pansies and petunias and pansies, and sometimes there's some violas that survive and sometimes there's not. There's 3 white tulips there, but only one of them's flowered on a very short stem. There's a white alba sedum, and they'll flower white, and I've plucked a couple of cuttings off because I want to make a border of that. Here's the white flowering roses that will come back. More Shasta freak, which I badly need to come out and do a day of deadheading and weeding in here. I'll just leave them and do them a bit later. Some more ranunculus about to open. There's little, what are these bulbs called? The little star ones. I did order white and a lot of them are purple, so I've been gradually moving the purple out the back and leaving the white. Some things don't want to focus. These daffodils here are finishing, but they've been lovely. You can see more foxglove coming up. There's been anemones and poppies through there. This is looking a bit sad up close, but from the street it actually looks okay. More white daffs. They've been lovely. Oh gee, they fall over, what a shame. And lots of foxglove coming up here in the corner. This Shasta freak daisy is looking a bit better, but they just get covered in blooms. Down here. So the hippeastrums are starting to come. I'll have to show you again when the hippeastrums are tall. There's another batch of daffodils finished now. Now this little white daisy grows in everybody's lawns. So it's crept across from my neighbour, so I plucked it out of my own lawn and put it in here, and I'm just hoping it takes over. There's a bit of a hole there because I took a hydrangea out of there that wasn't doing well. Still got the occasional anemone looking okay. I don't know what that is, but it's white. Let me put my shadow there so you can see it a bit better. Another anemone just finishing. I have a lot of bulbs that come up through here. Why I wanted to come out and film now is I really wanted to show you these before they finish. These are my favourite white daffodil. And how many have I got there? 7 flowering now. There's usually about 9 or 10. And then this little ground cover has tiny white flowers. They just haven't flowered out here yet. Needs a big drink. I'll be giving this a drink as soon as I finish filming. But I just wanted to show you my white garden. I'll have to hop up now some more ranunculus that might come. My lawn that badly needs a cut, full of weed. I'll deal with the weed in that sooner or later. wanted to show you here, this is a different type of ranunculus. I'll call it a single, I don't really know what the name is, but they're really sweet, just in the letterbox. This little daisy just comes up year after year. I don't plant it, just sell seeds. There's a bit of primula in there as well that's almost finished. I let the seeds just go down into the ground and they come back again. I don't plant them over and over, but I think I'll put more ranunculus in the letterbox next year. And that is a very quick tour of the White Garden.